I gotta close the window before I record, cause New York don't know how to be quiet. Yeah, stand up. Third. Coochie down to the socks like I'm Biggie Papa. Baby.
Welcome to Shannon Kenesha. So you want to start the show off first by talking about the fashion show that Kenesha and I got to attend.
Yes.
This was a Push for the Cradle charity fashion show at the Epicenter in Austell, and we had a blast, didn't we?
We had a good time. Not only did we get to interview some amazing people, we got to interview the co-founders of Push for the Cradle, Brian Jackson and Andre Brown. Thank you guys so much for allowing us to come to your fashion show and interview you. But me and Shannon got to strut our stuff in the fashion show.
We did. We had a ball. Kenesha got to wear this nice black dress with the flowers on it. She worked her
I
way
was
down
working
the
that
runway.
dress. Yes, all this thickness. Yes.
And then, of course, I came with this. And I had on a nice dress by Miss Shanae, and I love the dress, even though I almost busted. Thank you for letting me wear it.
Speaking of your dress, didn't you, your dress was so tight that you couldn't even pee, right? You couldn't even go to the bathroom, right? That's true.
That's what you call friendship.
I'm just keeping it real.
Anyway, this dress was tight. It was so tight I had to lay on the couch. I mean, like, lay on the couch.
She was like, legs like this. Clack, clack.
You know, they were closed.
Those legs were closed. We are ladies. We're classy women. But shout out to Allison, though. Allison Price, thank you so much for allowing me to wear your beautiful designs. I really, really appreciate that. Me and Shannon can't wait to work with you soon.
Yes, Allison Price from Closet Chic. Make sure you follow her on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, Mionda Shanae as well.
That's correct.
And Push for the Cradle. You guys, this is such a wonderful organization. When we went to this fashion show, they were actually raising money for abandoned kids. And if you would like to donate, just visit pushforthecradle.org.
That's right. And speaking of all this spring fashion show, as you guys see, I have on my neon pink, trying to give the light today. Shannon clearly has on black because she's in mourning as usual, because these men can't get right.
They're dead to me.
They are dead to her. That's why her Facebook status says what? Widow, because they're dead to her. Yes.
Widow for now, until I pick up this Lala book, which I actually did.
Yes.
So we're going to discuss Lala's book. We're going to do a breakdown. We have invited two of our so-called friends sometimes.
Associates.
Jason Brookins and Jason Kelly. So they're going to be on the couch with us in just a moment. Stay tuned.
Beautiful people, we're back. We're here to talk about Lala Anthony's new book, The Love Playbook. She actually signed Shannon's book, shall I say, right here on this page you see right here. This is an amazing book. Pretty much it talks about relationships, do's and don'ts in a relationship. So you guys really need to read this book. This book is very amazing and inspired me in some type of way, definitely.
It's like the Bible on relationships.
It
so if you don't have it, you need to get it. And for those of you who don't know who Lala Anthony is, she is the lovely wife of Carmela Anthony, the fine Carmela Anthony.
Yes, Lord, yes.
She's also been known to be on TRL back in the day, and when she's not hosting the movies like Think Like a Man 2 is coming out this summer, just to give you a heads up. She's writing books like this to help ladies like us out. And me and Kenesha have decided to pretty much jot down some notes on the book and discuss our favorite chapters in the book. What was your favorite?
My favorite chapter was when she talked about the chapters in the relationship between a woman and her father. She said that the relationship between a woman and her father depends on the relationship between her lover or significant other, and that's very, very important. As women, it's good to be close to your fathers. I mean, especially if you have a bad relationship with your father, it's best to amend that relationship. Because daddies are real fathers, shall I say. They teach women. I know my father's taught me. Your dad's taught you as well. My father's taught me how I should be treated. You know, I shouldn't accept anything less. And my father has set the bar so high. So it's definitely have that man in your relationship, because it helps out to becoming a better person, to have a better relationship. So that was one of my favorite chapters.
Yeah, my favorite chapter was Never Say Never. As a woman, it is good to have standards. Make sure you set the bar high. When you set those standards, you make sure you stick to that. Because if you don't stand for anything, you'll fall for anything that comes out of the mouth of these men. Because they are slick. They real smooth.
They are real smooth. They talk to you real crazy.
Time.
Hey, sexy. Hey, beautiful. Get up out of here with all that, sir. I know your game.
Yes, with your real intentions.
That's right.
And also make sure you have real friends around you when you're in these relationships. I can't tell you how important it is for me to have my support system. If you follow Kenesha and I on Instagram, you'll see that a lot of our pictures are just with our friends. Yeah. I am nothing without my friends. I have 7 loves, and I love them so much. I can call on them for anything. And especially when I'm going through a relationship, make sure you have someone that's sound. In the book, she talks about her different type of friends, which I love. I have Kenesha, Miss Set It Off, so I know who to call when I need to do that.
That's right. I'll pop up, pow, pow, pow.
I have one of my friends. Her name is Luckett. Yes, I'm calling you out. I'll call her if I know I have to set somebody straight. And I have my Granny B. She's like my savior. My Granny B, my Court, and my Lisa. They all have my back. They're so positive. They keep Shannon out of trouble. And that's exactly what you need when you're in a relationship. Make sure you have a stable foundation around you.
That's right. And lastly, one of the topics that I really enjoyed in Lala's book, when she said the first rule of the game of love is that the ball is in our court. Ladies, the ball is definitely in our court. We pretty much say how it's gonna go down, when it's gonna go down, what time you gonna pick me up. I mean, that's the way it really rolls. If you set the tone of the relationship, a man would never treat you any different. My mother used to always say, a man will only treat you how you carry yourself. So you never want to carry yourself in a disrespectful way. A man will only do what you allow him to do as well. So if you don't allow in the beginning, he ain't gonna do it. 'Cause I don't allow anything. You feel me?
I'm not feeling her. Literally.
You're so silly.
But you're probably sitting here watching this thinking, who are we to be talking about love and relationships? What do we know? But I can tell you, at my young age of 24 and Kenesha 26, we have learned a lot. And I figure it should come out of our mouths. We don't have the celebrity. We don't have that big power behind us. We don't have that ish. Anyway.
Honestly, we were just regular women trying to make it like anybody else. We're not. I mean, we are special, but we're not special to anybody else. We just want to speak the truth and things that we went through. We are not perfect in any type of way, but these are just things that we went through. So
some of the things we picked up along the way with dealing with these men, and we actually want to give them a fair chance to voice their opinions. Yes. So we have invited the Jasons.
Yes, Jason Brookins and Jason Kelly. So they're going to come on our show and give their take on it. So it might get a little hot and heavy and heated. I'm going to try to keep my composure because sometimes Jason makes me get turned up. So I'm going to try to turn down.
And I'll try to make sure I put a seatbelt on her because you know how she is. So we're back with Jason Brookins, JB.
And Mr. Jason Kelly, aka Jason PR, whatever you want to be called.
So we know we heard you guys started to talk about the book, and we wanted to get your take on it. We're going to start off with dating, some things that women have as a standard not to do on the first date, like sex on the first date. Yes. What do you think about that?
I mean,
you judging?
Yeah, that's a pending issue. You know, it depends on where I'm at individually on what's going to make me choose if I want to be with you or not at that moment. But that's all depending on how I'm feeling.
How about you?
I probably wouldn't judge you on it, to be completely honest. Because I feel like I'll figure out where you're going to be in my life fairly quickly. And if you have sex with me on the first night, that's just one thing that we can check off the list.
That's perfect.
To know if that's a deal breaker or not. You know,
but is it perfect? Are you going to be in a relationship with this girl? Are you taking her
seriously? Yeah, I want a relationship with that woman. Why not?
I mean, type of relationship, like a bam relationship.
Yeah, I mean, it could, bro. Like it could blossom. Like you'll know if you need to stay with her or you don't.
But you don't think she's disrespecting herself in a way?
Absolutely not. She's not a virgin. I'm not a virgin.
That's true.
Nothing new under the sun. If she's comfortable with her decisions, who am I to judge her decisions if I'm willing to be there on the first night too?
That's true.
Right? Like what makes us any different?
She didn't know what she wanted.
Because I knew what I wanted.
Okay. All right.
Well, for you youngins out there, young girls, do not bust a wide up on the first night. Make him work for it.
That's right. You make him work for this. You don't give it up that easy. Don't do it, honey. Don't.
Not a price tag on it. Not a price tag on it.
It's got barbed wire on it. Anyway, see that's how real quick. Anyway, while y'all trying to be funny, our next.
Anyway, they're not no good, and that's why most of the time they run into these gold diggers.
That's right. If you see these two, you run as fast as you can. Run for the hills.
Come on over as fast as you can.
Please don't.
But anyway, our second question is: does it bother you, gentlemen, if a lady makes more than you? And not that money's everything, but does it bother you that she makes more than you?
No, it doesn't bother me. And I don't know if it's just this era that we're living in, but I feel like you see a lot of women in these powerful positions, and it's very normal. I have lots of women who are successful attorneys. I have lots of women doing very well for themselves. So it doesn't really matter to me how much a woman makes, as long as she's okay with that dynamic. If she makes more than me, I don't want her to try and flex that on me because I'm just gonna, not play into that. She'll probably be really upset.
Right.
I play it real cool.
Oh boy. So Jason, or excuse me, JB, what's your take on it?
I mean, it's pending for me personally. No, it's depending on the individual. A lot of dudes out here insecure. You know, if somebody made more money than you are, I mean, that dude got insecure issues. Me personally, I would love a woman to make more money than me, because I'm going to build my competitive edge to tighten my game up to get me where I need to be. That's the whole purpose of a relationship, to make everybody better. So that's just me.
Sound like I'm good there. Cheese, take it, ladies.
I know, right? Most men don't think like that, because a lot of men, they get really upset, like, my lady make more than me, and, you know, she running the house, she running your friends, make jokes about it, and y'all get upset. So that's why we want to talk about it.
Man, you gotta be a man out here. You can't be out here just thinking like that. You closed-minded, then you need to move forward anyway.
Yeah.
Pose. Right here, Woo! Well, anyway.
Shannon, real quick, what do you think about it, though? We have
What I think about money?
yeah, like,
If a man can't stand it, I make more money than him, he can get his weight up. Okay, I'm not gonna sit up here and downplay what I got going on.
That's right.
If we're gonna be together, we have to be a power couple. We can be Jay-Z and Beyonce, or I can be Beyonce and you can be next. No one has time for that.
Nobody got time for that.
That's
To
right.
the left.
To the left,
To the left, the right, the back.
It's further away from me, because I don't have time for that.
It doesn't.
I don't.
Cool.
Lala did discuss in her book that finances is one of the things you should talk about really early on into the relationship, because when you get married or engaged, that is not the time to talk about it. Speaking about marriage and being engaged, how long does it take for you to know if that girl is the one?
I mean, where I'm at today, I mean, it won't take no time now, because I done been through some foolishness, you know, so it won't take me no time.
So you got 2 weeks?
Like
You said no
like we talked earlier, I met a girl last Friday. It's over with. Today is Wednesday.
You got rid of her.
You know, so I just know what I want and I know what I need. So if you with that bull, I can't be with you. That's just me though.
Yeah, Jason, what about your take?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it doesn't take long. It doesn't take a whole day to recognize sunshine. It's very easy.
What's
You know,
taking you so
something-
long?
Yeah.
You gotta find some sunshine. We're not saying that it
Jason,
comes
you
out
you
every
date
day.
almost every girl in Atlanta. You ain't found nobody. Let's talk
Hell
about you,
no.
sir.
These
Yes.
shallow ass women up here. Stop. Stop.
Shallow.
You call us shallow. We are
Small
not
cup.
shallow.
Preferably us, it's not me and
But
you.
the
Let's
shot
just make
glass.
this clear.
Shallow.
Because we would flip this over on Jason.
Hold on.
But
Jason,
No, I mean, no. If you
don't
meet,
play
if
around.
you,
Don't mess around.
Don't mess- Say something crazy if you want to. You too. You can get it too. And I got the taser too if you want to act it. I don't play around in these streets. Don't mess with me.
this is why these.
I'm
This
sorry.
is why
See what I'm talking about?
Sorry.
See what I'm talking about?
Time out. I'm not crazy, for the record. Let's get that very clear. I'm not crazy. I just don't put up with too much. I really don't. I mean, you gotta come into the game preparing yourself for me. I need a strong man. I don't need no weak man. I don't need no man that's gonna be afraid to talk to me and be intimidated by me. If you can't handle all this, get out of here, sir. I don't have time.
Well, I
for it.
think you don't want to chase off our guests. So let's just get back
So-
to the marriage thing.
Not that-
Is marriage even top priority for you guys? How old are you? You're like 30, in your
I'm 36.
30s, and
I'm
you're still in your
36.
20s.
29.
Is
Yeah,
that
29.
something that you even think about?
I mean, I think about it. It's something that that I'm working towards. I mean, if for nothing else, to have a stable family, to have like a nice, solid base for my family life. At this point, though, I'm taking it step by step. So I'm not thinking about marrying someone right when I meet them. I'm thinking about, can I tolerate this person, and do I appreciate them in a way that I'm willing to build with, right? Because I'm not really willing to build with everybody, and I don't tolerate everything that they do, right? I'm not some random dude out here. I know I deserve something excellent, so I'm willing to, make them wait it out a little bit, make sure they're good enough for that.
That's a good answer, Jason. It's the nicest thing I've heard you say in a long time. But go ahead.
In a very long
Very
time.
long time. Jason Brookins.
I'm simple. If we click clack, it's a go. If not, get the hell up out of here. That's just me.
It's just that
I mean,
simple.
but I'm looking. I mean, I won't say I'm looking, but if God placed a woman like that in my life, I ain't gonna be no fool.
He's
about it no
available.
more. Yeah, I'm available. I ain't.
Ladies, he's available.
You
So
know,
is Jason.
I ain't running away from it. You know?
Okay.
So I'm cool either way.
All right.
All right, so that's just a little bit of the breakdown of the book and what the men think about it. Coming up next, we have our pop-up round. So, Kenesha and I are going to ask the most ridiculous questions that we can think of in 10 seconds.
Yes.
And they have to answer in like 5 seconds or less. So make sure you stay tuned. We're back with our pop-up round. We're going to ask the guys a question, and they have 10 seconds to answer it.
Yes.
So we're going to start with Jason
Russell
Brookins,
Man.
JB.
Mighty Joe Young. Yes.
All right, ready?
Let's go.
Have you ever cheated?
Yes.
How many women have you slept with?
Don't know.
Heartbroken?
Nope.
Oh my gosh, Jason. How many times have you been in love?
None.
How long would it take you to put a ring on somebody's finger?
Don't know.
What would you do on the first date?
Everything.
There you go.
Very simple. Only takes you 10 seconds.
Wow.
I want to thank y'all for watching, JB and Jason Pierre, and our fabulous camera operator today, Brianne Buck. Thank you all for watching.
And lastly, really quick, if you guys want to go on a date with these single fellas, email me and me and Shannon at sheknowswsk@gmail.com. Again, that's she knows.
Oh, dot. Make sure you put the dot. So she knows .wsk.
No, it's not dot. There's no dot in there. I emailed today. I checked it. Look, it's she knows wsk@gmail.com. No dot.
We can't even get our email address.
It is our email.
So good luck for this show. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye, everyone.